Hello, my name is John.
And I'm Nikki, and we are the bosses next door.
That's right. All right. So what are you doing today?
Today's going to be fun, I hope.
Yeah.
Maybe.
Okay.
We'll see. We're going to play a little game of train wreck. Would you rather?
Oh.
Dun, dun, dun.
Okay.
Sounds like it get a little sticky. Don't worry. It's business edition.
Sticky. Good.
That's a great song.
Yeah.
Okay. For, I think, actually, if you think about it, I think Dorsey was the one that told me they wrote that song to be played by bands so that college bands would have like another anthem.
Side note, our son's a freshman in college right now, and the bands are so freaking good.
They are.
They are so good. Like, they get you, like, they are into it. They get you hyped. They're just, like, all about it.
We're half there just cheering on the band.
Yeah, literally. Do they play, side note, do they play that song?
No, but we were at another game and they did.
They did. Okay.
I think it was the Wichita Baptist game.
That one team.
No, Wichita Baptist.
Yeah, anyways, bands are awesome. I didn't know they
Anyways.
needed to think for that.
It's all good.
All right.
Get started.
All right, so we're going to ask each other questions.
Yes.
Okay.
Yep.
All right. Would you rather double your revenue for next year, but work twice as many hours, or work half as much, but keep the same income?
Oh, wow. Let's see. We already work hard and a lot of hours. So double the revenue and work twice as many hours, or work half as much and keep the same income. Part of me wants to say work half as much and keep the same income, just because we are so busy all the time.
Okay.
That wouldn't be bad, but it could be better if I grind and do more. But I'm going to stick with that half as much, same income. What about you?
Oh, I would work twice as much.
I know you will.
I would go as hard as heck
I know.
just to get there.
That's why I'm tired.
Yeah.
Okay, that one's kind of difficult for me, but not for you. I knew your answer.
Yeah.
Okay, number 2 is, would you rather take every customer call yourself for a month, or do field work with the crew for a week straight in the summer in the Arizona heat?
Oh, second one.
It's a given.
Yeah, because I like it up there.
I know. I would definitely be on that phone for a month.
Yeah.
I can't last 10 minutes outside when I'm doing work.
Yeah, I cut my teeth out there. I'd probably get my butt kicked because I don't have the same endurance, but like it'd come back quick, I think.
What's the hardest thing to do out there when it's hot?
I don't think it's the hardest thing. I think it's the part of the day when it's 100, like literally 115 in Arizona, 118, right? And the stagnant air in the backyard. And you just like, you feel like you can't breathe. So there's like this weird breathing technique, right? No.
Like some Wim Hof?
Like Wim Hof? No. But there is this crazy thing like you learn how to do, and it like works really, really well.
Well, you have a lot of like tips and tricks too, though, because you said you guys will wear sweatshirts, but you make sure you like either wet them down or you are sweaty to like build your insulation. Like,
yeah, so I learned this actually off the roofs is how I learned it. But like if you pay attention to the guys that are out there, like, so like we wear long sleeve shirts, and I prefer cotton versus the wicker that these guys have. And most guys have wicker. There's some guys that still wear cotton. But because the cotton will actually keep you cool. As you sweat throughout the day, it's hot at first and gets a little, but then when you sweat and you get just a tiny little breeze, like it's pretty good. I mean, it's manageable. The other thing is that like guys have a habit of not wearing like brimmed hats. Like I always wore a big sombrero, and then I wrap my neck with like a handkerchief basically, and man, it just makes all the difference in the world. But you get guys who don't, and then they can't figure out why. They're just getting zapped. Yeah. You know, especially in Arizona. So, yeah.
ooh.
Ooh.
Yeah, outside is no fun. It's not too bad in the fall, but
It's amazing.
it doesn't last long because then it gets cold, and we still start early, and it's like
Okay, our
instant
cold is not cold. Let's preface
I mean,
that.
it is. It's like 30 something in the morning.
I got a couple of mornings out of the year, but like the day is like in the 60s, low 70s.
Okay, but the beginning of the day is
All right.
cold.
That's true. All right.
Wow.
Would you rather?
Wait, no, I didn't elaborate.
Okay.
Customer service calls for a month. Easy peas, because I used to do it all by myself.
Yeah.
So now I'm done.
And we have great customers, so we're good.
True.
Would you rather lose all your company's social media accounts for a year, or have the redo every single SOP or every system and SOP from scratch?
We didn't read these questions ahead of time either, so we didn't get a prep on those. Geez. Lose the social media accounts for a year or redo every single system and SOP from scratch. There's parts to both that make me go, oh yeah. Social media is a struggle for me because everything has a different freaking password, and I am the worst with all of the passwords. So if I had to start that all over again, I would do it differently, and maybe it would be set up better.
Yeah.
Yeah. I'll pick that because I don't mind the SOPs. And if I had to do those again, I feel like that would be no big deal.
Do you think you make them better the second time around?
For sure.
Yeah. Even though we work them all the time, but.
Right. Yeah. And also I utilize the team, right?
Right.
This is what I have so far. You guys read through it, see where we're at. So I will say that losing all of the social media for a year would be harder for me.
Harder for you to lose?
Yeah, because the whole password situation.
Literally not because of social media, just the passwords getting into it.
Literally. Yeah. I mean, and also too, like all the people that follow it, all the people that are there, we tried that in a sense this year with Call Boss. We had to make an extra page and everybody thought we were a scam.
Yeah, it was brutal.
So, I mean, that's a hard one. I think I just switched my answer after I talked through it. Maybe I would rather redo SOPs and not mess with the social media. Because I think once you've built it, you don't want to mess with it.
Social media?
Yeah. But I still got to find a way to get into it because that's like my nemesis.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Interesting. I don't know. I think social media is like tough, but I think if we went and redid it all, if we lost it all and had to start over, I think it's just like a rinse and repeat, like what we did. Like, okay, what we do before, what worked. Let's just focus on the things that work and then double down on it and get really, really good.
But you're going to lose all those people. A lot more people follow Little John's than Call Boss. So
yeah,
they're all gone. All those posts are gone. All that timeline is gone.
That's right. I got lots of pictures.
You got pictures for days, but still.
Days. That's probably, I still think I would. Because I think it gives us an opportunity to kind of like reset and just put ourselves out there. I don't know.
So you wouldn't want to mess with the SOPs.
The work.
That's not your area.
No.
You would delegate that.
I would definitely delegate.
Okay, number 4 says, would you rather hire someone with amazing energy but no experience or someone who's highly skilled but hard to work with?
First one. You can train the position, I think, if they're motivated, have a great attitude, and do they have the capability to do it? Do they understand it? And do they have the want? I know you didn't see those in order, but I think that is way more important. Now, there is something to be said that somebody comes in and can do it, but if they're a jerk and nobody wants to work with them, you're going to lose the team anyhow.
Yeah. Well, you know me, I'm all about the energy. So if the energy is on and popping, like you said, I can train the rest. We can figure out the rest.
Yeah.
I think when you have somebody that's really hard to work with, you don't just lose the team. Like it's hard for everyone, right? And then now people that did once want to come to work and be a part of this, they don't want to be a part of it anymore because of one person. And you can redirect and try to retrain or revisit conversations and try to get people to do or be more approachable or whatever it might be.
Okay.
People don't change. They do, but they don't. It's hard to get people to change, especially if that's the way they're built. That's the way they're built.
That's who they are.
Yeah.
I got you.
But energy, that's great. We can all work with that because energetic people typically smile more. They're happy. They're positive. They want to do right.
Yeah.
I think.
We'll go with that.
There.
All right. Would you rather have one genius idea that makes you millions, but you can't start another business, or start unlimited businesses that will all do pretty good?
Did I answer first on the last one?
Huh.
You answer that one first.
What's that?
Which one do you want? One genius idea that makes you millions?
Oh, yeah. I'll take one genius idea, then I'll go tour around, tell you guys how I did it, and then help others and like move on. And then what's pretty good? Is pretty good like subpar, like most companies, or is it pretty good like, man, I made some coin?
Sure.
But then you're an entrepreneur, I think. I go on down a rabbit hole, but that's what I think of. Like, let's make my bang right in the beginning. Let's make all my money. And then we can tour around, help people understand how to do it or what lessons I learned.
Yeah, knowing what we know now, I think it would be easier just to have one that did awesome because we have 3. And we're working to make them better. So they're good, but they could be better.
Right.
But it's a lot of work. If we just focused on one, it's still going to take a lot of time. It's still going to be a lot of work, but we can get there. And it makes us millions. So
I think there's that. And the side note to that too, though, is as you grow and as you like look at business and like, you know, lawn care and the call center, virtual assistant on steroids and our CRM system or software, and you start to really look at what those people do, like the different people in that industry, what works, what doesn't work.
Yeah.
And then what level you need to be at to like potentially exit or maybe not have to be as involved, right? I think it gets really, really interesting. We have friends that aren't involved in the operation side. They're involved in like the face of the company or the sales side of it or whatever. And it just turns into a different game. So I think like understanding those 3 industries is very, very important. And I think like we're pretty close on one of them to like not have to be involved. And then that will allow us to really focus on the other 2. So I think that part is like really, really nice. I think that, so off a tangent, but I think you're right. I think focusing all your energy on one thing is easier.
yeah,
Right? We had the shiny object syndrome. Now, really, all 3 of these tie together for a reason. And there was a reason why we did it, and it's strategic, but, you know, it's still trying to figure it out as we go.
yeah, I agree.
Lots of figuring out.
We're not done yet.
No.
Okay, so number 6 says, would you rather take a 3-month sabbatical where everything runs without you or never take time off but triple your profits?
Like, what's never take time off? Ever in my life?
It just never take time off. Oh, I know. I'm picking the 3-month sabbatical where everything runs without you. Because at that point, you've built everything so that it's set up to succeed and you can just check in if you need to. Isn't that the goal of every entrepreneur? Is to have it, set it up, and if you need to dabble in it, get in there and dabble maybe when you need to, or if you need to grow or expand. But you're not dealing with the day-to-day at that level.
Yeah.
So I'm all for, where's our catamaran?
Well, there's that.
What do you think?
Yeah, I think taking time off would be great. We don't do that very often at all.
Right.
But yeah, that would be nice to be able to like, I think, yeah, you're right. At that level, it's kind of running itself. You would hope. And like everything is okay and you're making money.
Yeah, I think, well, in the beginning, like you don't have a choice but to work all the time to make it work. And so if you're an entrepreneur that's done that for years and years and years, like we're in year 13 now. So it's like, okay, at some point I do want to be able to step away. Like we are getting away more, but to take like a 3-month sabbatical, that'd be pretty solid.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'd go crazy.
Because you can't sit still.
A little bit.
I mean, you can have projects and stuff, right?
Something
On the water. You got a boat to sail.
We'll see. Would you rather relive your first year in business knowing what you know now, or fast forward 5 years into the future with no context of how you got there?
You can answer that one first.
I'd start over.
You would start over?
Oh, cause I think you could. I think knowing what we know now, I think we jump in the beginning. Couple things, right? We'd be way ahead of the rest of the industries that are trying to get into it. We really could value like some of the things I don't think we had thought about until later on, until we realized we could be hyper focused on going after certain areas, properties, things like that. I think we could just explode. We talked about it.
Yeah.
We've talked about if we had started this thing way earlier in life, like where would we be at? Yep.
Yeah. I agree. I would start over with all the skills and knowledge that we have. It's a cheat code.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah.
I'd be really interested to see. Like Jonas Olson and I were talking this morning about like, you know, if you could just do it all over, not all over, but if you got another industry, you sold out or whatever happens, then you have all this money and you can jump in the other industry and you have money to get another business started. That would be kind of like, it's money, but in the version of knowledge.
Right.
You know, like how fast could you turn it?
I think we're all built that way. Like the people in our circle, like we're all like, yeah, we do it again. What's the next thing? Where can we do the most, you know, damage and disruption? And then here we go. Because other industries, every industry is pretty set in the way that it runs. It's all typically the same based off the people like, we all do it this way. But we've seen a lot now to where we could probably jump in and be like, okay, we know what works. We're going to tie this in and make this work for this industry.
Even if you got back into lawn care, right? How could we have spun this up different, faster, whatever? You know? Because if you knew now, and do you go back in time or is it from now?
Relive your first year in business with the knowledge of now.
So I know like private equity is bringing into the market. That might change the game.
Yeah.
Because you're like, all right, we're going to set this sucker up.
For a reason.
Yeah.
That would be, pretty cool.
Pretty wild. That'd solve a bunch of these previous problems.
8, final question, says, would you rather have 1,000 loyal clients who never question you or 10 viral moments that make your brand blow up overnight?
I mean, brand doesn't mean they're going to buy anything, right?
But everybody knows about you.
I mean, that's good if I'm selling something that they need. But I think I don't know, going too deep into that question.
We have a little time, you can. I think 1,000 loyal clients who never question you is good on the customer service side if everything's fine and like no news is good news. Okay, everything's copacetic, like it's fine. But at some point there's got to be something that somebody needs assistance with, or maybe they're not happy. Like we got to hear about the bad too to know that we can fix things or to make things better, even though we probably don't want to. Like if there's
time you don't want to hear it.
No. Like
and people are dramatic.
Right.
It's like way worse than it actually is.
Yeah, sometimes. Yeah. I mean, it'd be cool for us to have 10 viral moments that make our brand huge, but it also doesn't specify, is that in our service area? Because that would be fire. But if it's across the U.S. and it's Little John's, it doesn't help anybody. Like, that's cool, but...
Yeah, we're like some flash in the pan.
Yeah, like...
Yeah, I don't know. Sorry, that's probably a lame one, but...
1,000 loyal clients is awesome, though, too.
It is. We're at 3,400 right now.
Yeah.
So we still have to figure out the other 2,000. Whatever.
Are they happy? Are they not? Is everything smooth?
Does that mean you could double their price?
That's a different podcast.
Yeah, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, hard one because I don't, You think about your customers, right? And like, I think we're all scared to increase your price, speaking of that. But it's like, man, what were they really willing to pay if you can deliver amazing service?
You just got to figure out that amazing service. We do good right now. How do we become amazing? Right?
I don't know. I think we're in this weird, so just so everybody knows, so we're in this weird thing because now we send our sales guy out and he's checking with customers after their service, right? And so we're doing 5 properties a day. Plus we have like a guy that does our QC checks, and his responsibility is just to make sure that we fixed anything, little things that are details that we're missing. We get a warranty visit. We send him out right away. He's taking care of it like today. And we just think like, if you let somebody sit over it and ponder over it a minute, then they just get pissed off. But if you can handle it right now, there's nothing really to get mad about because it's taken care of, right?
Right.
So the feedback we get is like phenomenal. Like it's been really, really good. But when you sit in the office or you have people answering the phones in the office, it's like doom and gloom, right? Like, oh my God, all these people hate us. It's not all the people hate us. It's the couple people who can never be happy, or we made a legitimate mistake and we can fix it. But
right.
But it's the same. We're finding it's the same people over and over and over.
Well, you don't get clients that call and say, hey, I just want to call and say you did a great job. I'm calling because I have a question or I want something or I need something fixed. There's a need behind it, right? So.
Yeah. Yeah, and you're like, yeah, there's a reason for it, right? It's not like, but it's been really interesting because we're not letting them know that we're necessarily doing a quality check. We just show up at the house, we call from the street, and then we knock on the door.
Yeah.
And I think it's been really, really positive, and I think it surprised a lot of people.
I agree. I think it's good for the office to know that too, because you do typically just hear, this wasn't done, or this was missed, or they cut too much, and you can't put it back on.
Yeah. So if you want to, right, you can't put it back on. So if you own a service-based company, you'd be shocked. And what we're finding is that people are like, I've had service-based companies forever and ever and ever, and I've never had somebody check in with us. And I'm like, cool. Like, we check in after the first service. We check in, like, if they need something that we notice on the property, but we're not just checking up to make sure they're happy.
Right.
And I think we started doing that, and it's like the feedback is really, really good. And then the ones that are canceling are typically like the pain in the butts, or the people who just we got off the wrong foot for whatever reason, and you just can't steer the ship the other direction. Is that fair?
Yeah, and it's like you said, it's something we do now. We didn't always do it. We didn't always have the manpower to be able to do it. But since it's been implemented, it's actually been really good.
It's been really good.
Yeah,
it's been a positive, and I'm super grateful for. I'm super grateful we have enough people to do it. Right, we're a little bit slower in our sales season, so to be able to take our sales guy and utilize him to do that, I think it's been positive, and it's been positive and encouraging for everybody.
Yeah,
and even the supervisors, because I feel like the supervisors feel like they get beat up because like all I'm getting is we hand out yellow slips. So, anyways, no, that's not what this podcast is about, but
it's okay.
Yeah. It's super interesting. So I think, like, you talk about the knowledge that if you could go back in the beginning, like, man, just like the little things. And if you had a little bit of money, we were broke. But if you had a little bit of money in the beginning, the things you could do to spin this up like really fast would be incredible. Yeah. Like, I think we could have been where we're at today years ago if we would have known everything. You think?
Yeah. I mean, we didn't know so much, though.
We didn't know jack.
No. But now we're in a good spot, and we're sharing our knowledge. So
yeah. Well, the whole reason we have this, right? We just want to, like, it's kind of like a glimpse along our journey. I think, like, John Mattson owned Supra, and he documented basically the first, I don't know how many years. It was more so to just get it out there, and then it like just caught fire. But what's really cool is like you can hear his transformation over time when you listen to his stuff. So.
It's crazy how good people get. Maybe you're not a good public speaker to start, and then after some time, right? Here you are now, and you sound and look amazing. Like, wow, transformation, It
was pretty crazy.
A lot of our friends, because a lot of our friends have podcasts or speak on panels or at conferences, and from where they started to where they are now, they're all killing the game.
Yeah.
It's really good to see.
It is really neat, huh?
Yeah.
I think we're very blessed to be around some of the people that we met in the very beginning and to see what they're doing. And it's also really cool to see people that aren't maybe in the public eye but are like doing really well. They're just in the shadows, right? Like, because they don't have a group they've attached to anymore. Like, we don't really have one, not like we used to.
No, but we still have a lot of good relationships from the previous groups.
Yeah. So to kind of see what they've done. And I think you always want to surround yourself with people that are doing as good, if not better, really, because it gives you a standard to look up to, right?
Oh, yeah, for sure.
And we have crazy dreams. And it's like, I know that I'm not the only one within our friend group that have those crazy dreams, which kind of makes it exciting.
Exactly.
So.
All right, good job.
Yeah.
You did good on the spot with Would You Rather.
I mean, I'm just not going to fail, so whatever it is.
Always up for the challenge.
Always up for the challenge.
Well, thank you for joining.
Yep. Thank you. Have a good day.
We'll see you on the next one.